Man, I got Vegito back. Not only did I got the deck back, but I have more higher rarity in the cards, and I'm excited to show y'all.
All right, y'all. So I'm going to make sure I save you guys some time. I'm not going to be going over every single card. This is going to be a very quick video. We know what Vegito does, and we're going to get to it. So we have the leader here, of course. Real life is at 4 or less. Draw 2. It is a permanent. Red, blue, and green. On the awakening side. Red, blue, and green. Permanent. And of course, this auto is this card tag. Draw 1 card. And if you have 10 or more Goku and Vegetas in a draw, gain those strike on 5K. All right, that's all I'm doing with that leader. All right, so we have 4 Son Goku at the red. Look at top 5, and you just add up to a array of Saiyan. I mean, really, you just add an array of Saiyan to the deck, and you know, because we get our main colors, we get to add basically whatever we want. We have Son Goku, let's personify, unique, bond 3 plus 21K. When you play it, you draw 1 card. We are running the Vegetas here. Vegeta Fatherly Encouragement. These are amazing because what you do is you do Sense of Beans, and these are extra negates to save you time, which I think is great. Oh, let me turn my light off real quick, guys, in the back. Sorry about that. Perfect. I figured it'd be easy for you guys. All right, so next we run. Actually, no. Next we run Vegeta Buying Time. So you play this card, you draw 1 card, and it is unique. But the reason why we run this one in particular is because we want to have some extra yellows in the energy area. So you play 1, it's a multicolor. Technically, well, it's 4 colors because we run the Whis negate, but we want to make sure we have 1 dress to draw as much as possible. We do run 3 Vegetas. Can't wait to fight. When this card is played, draw 1 card and ignore the second auto. So basically, we want to have as many cards to draw into. So usually you'll see this, you put in energy. So now you have a yellow energy to play off of late game. Next, we have Vegeta Resolve Renewal. Anything with a battle card 50K or less is placed in the drop. And make sure you have 3 or more energy. Really good card. And it's reduced to 1. And that's an amazing permanent, by the way. You can also tap 1 energy and play it to take a life, but we don't really do that. Next, we have Vegeta protecting his loved ones. Barrier, draw 1 card. Yes, this is a lot of Vegetas, but we maneuver with these Vegetas because we draw a lot and we use the Z energy a lot. This is Dube Blue because if they do D magic on a counter withstand, they have to crit a life and energy. And it sits there on board for a long time too because it's really essential. I have allergies, by the way, too, guys, so just bear with me. We do have Vegeta Proud Warrior. Of course, when you play these, we also get to play the tokens. When you combo with it, very, very beautiful card. We do have Whis Angel of Universe 7. Because we have a card with 4 energy in it, red, blue, green, and yellow, like Vegeta over here, we can play the Whis as a free negate, and it's also a blocker. We do run a Secret Identity Mass Saiyan, so we can warp stuff. Obviously, it's like one of the best cards, and the best overwhelm cards in the game. And of course, we can also use the Gogeta Zenkai card. We do have 2 Vegeta Polymorphic Towers. I go back and forth with 2 or 3 because the way I have it built, I'm able to play a lot of cards. But if you see this, and this is a 50 card deck, so if you see this card in hand and you draw to the 5-drop Vegito, use it as soon as possible. It'll save you time. Next, we have 4 Vegito Resolve combined. Tap 2, play a 7-drop on top. Tap 4, play a bigger guy, 10 or less on top of it, which is nice. I usually like to go in my deck. I get to play stuff on top of it. Next, we have Hyper Rush Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. So obviously, y'all know the combo. Tap 2, go into the deck, play this on top. Draw 2, your opponent drop a card from the hand, and you take up to 2 life, I believe. Yeah, 2 cards. I haven't played this card in a long time. But yeah, it's a triple strike. And he's a threat on the field. I usually play him during the battle step because people get scared of him. Next, we have SS Vegito, strongest fighter in history. Now, I like this card for many reasons. It's barrier. He's a barrier, okay? And this card is beautiful, so I had to move my light. And the fact that he's 30K too, triple strike, he's a one-hit wonder, literally, because you play him on and it's hard to get rid of unless you have ignoring barrier. Next, we have 3 Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, Envelop and Fighting Spirit. Triple Strike Barrier. When this card swings, you send one of your cards, your opponent's cards, to the bottom of the deck. They're battle cards, which is amazing. Swing, Bandai a battle card. Unless it has barrier, and I like playing him too because he gets rid of stuff. He actually slows your opponent down. Next we have Vegito, paralyzing prowess. Okay, this card for many reasons is amazing. He's a triple strike barrier. See, my whole build is to just focus on the barrier aspect of it because he's a little bit harder to get rid of. But yeah, you play him, you get hit with a triple strike by turn 3. It's amazing. We do run Super Saiyan Vegito Power Release. This card is amazing. You take 2 Saiyan cards from your drop into the to their owner's warp instead of paying this card. So basically, you would do this. You would just take 2 cards from your drop to the warp area, and that's it. I mean, he's a free play, and he's a Vegito too, so you can search. You can search for him. We have All Matter Resistance counter card. Stop counters. I want the Vegito one. I ain't gonna lie. We have Explosive Dance. They pay costs with unisons and battle cards, and except for leaders. That's how you explain it. Literally, they pay costs from your Z energy. We do run 3 Senso Beans. 3 Senso Beans are key to the deck. I done 2, but we keep an extra one open just for defense purposes. So if you have 3 of these in hand late game, your Vegito will be at plus 30k. But you also have 3 energy open for negates and counter plays. And of course, we have the majestic card himself, Power Patar Vegeta Conflict and Zamasu. Play this on top of a card. Of course, your opponent must have 6 or more energy. Well, if your opponent has 6 or more energy in rest mode, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 3. So you want to make sure they you want to make sure they don't have that. You want to at least make sure they have at least 5. But of course, when this card is played, choose up to 4 of your opponent's cards, switch them to rest mode, and draw 4 cards, which is amazing. And usually if I see him on turn 3, I play him because he's a triple strike. Because hitting your opponent from 8 to 5 by turn 2 it's a different ball game because now they're in the defense. All right, and we have the Zenkai cards. We have a new look. You play this card, many things can happen. You play a drop or from your hand on top of this one here, wherever you are. And of course, you can place 1 card at the bottom of your deck, and you draw 2, and you send 1 card on your opponent's side of the field, battle card, ignore a barrier back to his hand. So he's a Z battle card removal, which is awesome. Vegito, right when you are looking at top 7, add a Vegito and buy back 1 card by turn 2, remove this, and you could actually awaken your leader, which is amazing. Like, you can just remove them and boom, which is, I love it. And sometimes what I would do is, if I know my opponent's tapped out, I would swing with him too, just so I can add more cards to the Z, and I can Z awaken early. Next we have Gogeta, Bold Arrival. And this card is really awesome. It says you have 3 more energy when this card will be played to your own Z. Instead of paying this energy cost, you may place one Goku Vegeta from your ward until you're dropped and played. So let's say, because we have the Mass Saiyan, right? So if you warp, right? You do the cost to play him, then you can also play the Polymorphic Potara and play the 5-drop, right? So you would play that first because you can't play no other Vegetos outside of that. Play this, get those Goku Vegetas back. So you would get a Goku Vegeta back, and then you will go into this like that. So it's a cool combo, you know. I'm pretty sure we're doing pretty well in time. Let me know in the comments below. All right, we have Oolong is a copycat, and it hits somebody with that same power. We do run 2 Goku Vegetas, Pre-Fusion Warriors. Okay, these 2 are barrier. Ignore their effect because they work with Vegeta, but they're Goku Vegetas and they're 1-drop barriers. So the reason why we play these is for a reason. If they pop your Goku and Vegeta, I have allergies, excuse me. If they pop your Goku and Vegeta, okay, in which they can, you can play 2 of these. Tap 2, pay 1 each on both of them. Pay them and then go into a Vegeta. This is another route. And then we have Mighty Blast times 10 Kamehameha. Place 1, your energy in the drop, gain plus 15k. Of course, to activate battle is you place 3, you draw 1, you gain plus 15k, and you neg some 25k for the turn. Really simple. Good stuff, good stuff. Use this as my energy marker. I got 3 tokens. I need to get 1 more token. Alright, for the side deck, we have SS Blue Vegito, the Savior. He's a dual attack crit. And when this card attacks in the same turn, he gains double strike. So he's a double strike crit. I can always side him in and out with the other Vegito based on what I'm playing against. If I know my opponent needs board to do effects, I bottom deck those. If it's something where I can just hit you plainly and get rid of stuff, I'll just switch them out. We have Defending the Demon Gohan. Y'all know what this does. Next time by 20k, reduces energy cost to the number of cards in his Z energy. Yep. We have 2 Nimbuses. Y'all know what that does. Negates originating allies, Oceanus, anything like that that can get in the way. We have Kuisi Kai. Y'all know what this does. 20k or less if they play it, they have 2 cards from their hand. Protect up the people, just so it could. Vegito needs to be protected at all costs. I mean, seriously, he needs to be protected. So when you do negates and stuff, you want to make sure he's okay. We have Goku's coming in behind deflection. This is to hit certain things that stays on board that needs him. So I like, you know, hit like a successor, not a successor, a offering card, like in Gogeta, like the red, yellow Gotenks, Goten, the Gohan, those cards. You know, but I can't think of any examples right now because I'm too tired. Imposing presence, energy 3 or less, pay the cost, minus 10k, nor a barrier every time they swing, they get 5k. Another Whis negate, in case you're going against aggro. The Burra, in case you go against green. And then you got Brawly. Crown of Retribution, looking at their opponent's hand. Of course, to see what they got, 20k or less with 2 more energy. And we have Brawly Omen of Evolution against Yellow U7. I like to, I mean, if you think about it, you can add the Omega Shenron 8-drop. There's so many different combos to the deck that's not really just focused on Vegito. I just purposely make it this way because I like playing Vegito. But if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. I'm MV7. Have a great day. And remember, the Lord Jesus Christ loves you.
And this bitch going crazy.